world wanderers. Where are you today? My name is Jana, this is my channel Curves on the Road, and I'm currently in Bilbao. And I'll show you the room. Here's the whole thing, table, and a TV. Considering everything is in Spanish, won't be that much of a use. And the bed. That will be definitely useful. Classic room. We have a corridor. We have my jacket. We have a terrible mess in the bathroom. I'm wearing some old clothes that I was traveling in. And makeup. Guys, I just had to put on the makeup really quick because I'm going for dinner with my colleague. Bilbao is located in the northern part of Spain in the Basque country. They have the highest density of the Michelin star restaurants in Europe. And the food here is amazing. You don't even have to eat in Michelin restaurants. Of course, you have the best luck finding the hidden gems of gastronomy if you are guided by locals. There are many parks and green areas with water fountains and places to chill in the hot days. Bilbao is actually not that crazy hot, and I've experienced all sorts of weather here during my 2 visits. One was in September and the other one in December. There are over 200 statues in Bilbao. This is Giuseppe Verdi, Italian opera composer. John Adams doesn't have a real job anyway. Pardon the reference. In the past, Bilbao used to be a famous port. Its position near the Bay of Biscay made it a strategic trading center. The city was heavily industrialized and became an important center in the north of Spain. About 20 years ago, everything was about to change. I'm in Bilbao at the Guggenheim Modern Art Gallery. If you are planning a trip, December is definitely a month to go. It's nice 16 degrees outside and there are barely any tourists. About 20 years ago, the city experienced so-called Bilbao effect, or Guggenheim effect if you want. Or in other words, if you build it, they'll come. The museum was designed by Canadian-American architect Frank Gehry. It is one of the most groundbreaking architectural structures of 20th century. It was officially opened on 18th of October 1997. It became one of the 4 Guggenheim Museums. One is in New York. I'll take you there if you're interested. Another one is in Venice, in Italy. And the last one is in Abu Dhabi. The spectacular structure is made of titanium, glass, and limestone. It was called the most important building of its time. Thanks to the Guggenheim effect, the industrial city in decline suddenly became a cultural touristic attraction. Thanks to this economical reinvention, the region regained its positive image and self-esteem. But what would the Guggenheim Museum be without its faithful puppy? It's a 43 feet high topinary sculpture of the West Highland Terrier, and the author is Jeff Koons. Twice a year, the flowers that represent the dog's fur are replaced based on season. The museum construction was paid by Basque government, and in only 4 years it generated enough revenue to pay the construction costs. I was really upset that I couldn't take pictures or videos in the museum. It's not allowed to take any audiovisual recording from any of the rooms except for the main hall. Some of the exhibits in the museum are permanent and some are just temporary. One of the temporary exhibits were these knitted dragons, flowers, knitted exhibits. Bilbao is one of the cleanest cities in Spain. If you compare it to the main touristic destinations, it is a real breath of fresh air and little oasis of peace. There is a good infrastructure of public transport with trams, trains, buses and metro, taking you wherever you need. We have already spoken about the magnificent food, and there is so much culture that you are feeling the whole city is one big museum. Bilbao should definitely make it on your list of places to see. It has the charm of a small city, but there's so much to explore and do, so I'm pretty sure you won't regret it. If you don't like modern art, you can always visit the old part of the city and travel back 6 centuries to the times when Bilbao was still a small fisherman village and the Santiago Cathedral was just being built. If you want to visit the interior, you will need a ticket for about €6. It is Bilbao's oldest church. Above the main entrance, you can spot the scallop shells. It is a symbol of Santiago, in English St. James. He is the patron of the pilgrims. I traveled a little outside the city to see the moving bridge that is on the UNESCO World Heritage Site list. It's called Vizcaya Bridge. It was built in 1893 and it was designed, as most bridges are, to connect two banks of the river, in this case, River Nervion. It is the world's oldest transport bridge. It was designed by one of the Gustave Eiffel's students, Alberto Palacio. He wanted to design a bridge that could transport passengers and cargo, and that could allow ships to go through. If you want to experience the bridge ride, you simply buy a ticket in a kiosk, and then just hop on and enjoy the ride. So this is all from me from Bilbao. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up and click subscribe if you want to see more. Bye!